Hello, my criminal justice enthusiasts, and welcome back to Prison Architect. When we left off, we were in Chapter 5, and we had just set up a very basic prison here with just a few cells. So, in this episode, I hope to expand the prison, get things like a staff room and some solitary cells built in, and see how many more prisoners we can cram in. So, with that being said, let's jump back into the game. Alright, so the first thing I'm noticing here is I definitely want to connect the water here for the sprinklers in with the um, generator. I don't want that exploding on me by accident or anything of that nature. So, get those set up. We can get this pipe put back in now that they've taken out the electrical that was connecting this area. And they're building the other electrical panel over to it, so this electrocution chamber should be powered soon enough. Let's go ahead and look at Bureaucracy and see where we are on things. Definitely still want that offshore account. We are going to need legal, and I do want to get body armor and tasers for my guards. So let's see, money-wise, we have enough money to get a few of these things going. So let's get legal going, and let's get body armor and tasers going. Alright. Then on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and build out this section here. So this is going to be, I've decided where I put the solitary cells, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my staff room over here somewhere. I don't think we need as much room for deliveries and such, so we'll probably build a small little staff room over in that area. So let's go ahead and select brick and put in this location, and then we will go ahead and put a staff door here for the time being. Alright, so that should take care of that. We have a staff door on that wall, and then let's go ahead and build out this area as well. I think that'll be okay just doing it that way. Alright. See what we have as far as our tasks to do. We have 6 staff exhausted, so we really do need that staff room. We need to have at least 100 inmates. That's going to be a while still. We need to hire 10 guards and assign 3 guards to patrols, as well as... Alright, that's it for that $10,000. So I think that'll be the first thing we go ahead and do. Do I have patrols as an ability right now? Yes, I have gotten patrols, so I just need to hire 10 guards and then assign a few of them to patrols. Alright, so we have 10 guards, and we will assign one of them to a patrol up here in the front. That way we make sure we've got somebody up there at all times. Assign guards. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, we're in patrols. Alright, so we're going to have a patrol that goes along the exterior of this room. Like that. And we will go ahead and assign guard to it. And then we're going to have another guard that has the magenta patrol. This is going to be a long patrol route. That actually patrols the entire outskirts of the facility. And for right now, we're going to actually have 2 guards on this patrol. Later, it's going to end up being a dog patrol. But for right now, we'll assign 2 guards to it. And with that, we've gone ahead and completed that grant. So let's go ahead and get another grant on board. Alright, so we need to assign 2 dog handlers to dog patrols and 2 armed guards to a patrol. I'm going to want to have that here. We need to build a staff room, have at least 5 guards without assigned duties, ensure no one on your staff is exhausted. We're going to go ahead and take that one because I wanted to build a staff room anyways, so that'll work out fine, I think. And what we're going to do is it's just going to be a small staff room. It doesn't have to be too extravagant at all. And for right now, it's going to be on the exterior of the building. So we're just going to build a brick section here. You know, I'm going to build it a little bit bigger and just deal with that door here in a little bit. Let me plan it out some now that I think about it. Alright, so we know that the wall is going to go down there. I know I want a toilet at least in here, so that'll be in there. Let's go ahead and have 2 toilets. So with the toilets, we're going to go ahead and have a wall that comes up like that, a wall that comes up like that, and a wall that comes over like that. So that way you're not walking directly into the toilets. Then we can have our serving table over on this wall probably. So I think that's 4 across, something like that. And we can have our soda machine next to it. What is the objects? Alright, so that'll go there. We need a couch. But I'm also going to put a pool table, I think, in here. So we'll have a pool table there. And then, yeah, we can fit some decent couches along right here. So then we're going to have the couches there. We'll have this wall being right here. And so then we're going to have the foundation being like that. It already has an entrance to it, so their whole thing of it requires an entrance is not really necessary. Alright, so go ahead and build that for me. Up here, let's take out this planning area. And what we're going to end up having is we're going to probably put a bed right here. Yeah, bed right there. And then we're going to put a shower head here. These are going to be fairly big solitary cells. Solitary door right here. And then we're going to build a brick wall. Well, I have to wait to build that brick wall, evidently, until this door is in. Alright, well, we'll leave that till then. Alright. Still saying requires an entrance, even though I have an entrance right there. So, for the sake of argument, we'll just go ahead and put a staff door here for now. Fine. There's a staff door. Actually, we're going to need a staff door up here as well. And then we will go ahead and remove this staff door. I could save some money by having put these in a little bit separately, but it's alright. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and connect the common room up so it has power, as well as running some power out into this hallway. Just so I don't have to worry about it messing with the plumbing in the future, we'll run it from right there. Alright. So, this has been taken care of there. Let's go ahead and build a wall here. How is this blocked? It does have an entrance. There we go. Don't know why that was having that little hiccup, but it's taken care of now, and I figured this was probably what was going to be going on here. I don't know why they decided that they needed to build the wall inward here when they built out to the wall perfectly fine there, but we'll fix that quickly. Then we'll go ahead and build walls here, here, and here. Put some objects in here, being toilets. Let's see here. We want a serving table. Even though they have not been using the serving tables so far in the game, we'll still put one in here. Hopefully they might use it. We'll go ahead and put a bin there. And we're going to need a drink machine somewhere here. Well, I see the pool table, so we'll put that in. We need some wide sofas. And then in the corner here, we'll just have a small sofa. And we will go ahead and put in a TV when I find it here for them to watch. Nice large TV. Go ahead and put that on that wall there. And we will name this room Staff Room. Alright, so that's the staff room. Need to put some lighting in it as well. So we'll go like this. That should be fine. Then let's run some plumbing and such over here. And let's run some electricity over here as well. Alright, so that should take care of the staff room as far as needs go. Alright, so we have our solitary cell. We need to hook up the water to it. That's not a problem. And then we're going to go ahead and quick build and clone this cell here. Don't really want that exterior wall. Just clone it like that. Alright. Clone. 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 And for right now, I know this is way more solitary cells than I need when I only have 16 prisoners. But I just want to get them built out so that way I don't have to deal with them later. Okay, I don't have enough money for that last solitary cell, but that'll be fine for right now. Alright, we are going to deploy a guard, since we have so many guards here, to the visitors room, so that way we can ensure that we can get visitors secured and stuff. Alright, so we're building a staff room. What does this staff room not have? Oh, I haven't put the drinks machine in. That's right. Alright, so I need a drinks machine. There's the drinks machine, costs 500. Boom. Put a drinks machine in there. Ensure your staff, none of your staff are exhausted. So that'll take a little bit of time, because we just built the staff room. Take a little bit of time for them to get rested and not be exhausted any longer. But we'll go ahead and take care of that. Then we'll get the money for that. We can build out the last solitary cell that we have here. And then we can start building on to having more prison cells for actual inmates going on. So we just got a prisoner intake. We got $300 out of that, which is good news. And it looks like we have at least one parole hearing going on here as well, so that's also good news. Alright, how is our policy going? Not policy, programs. Alright, workshop safety. We need a workshop for that. Kitchen safety. We could have them in the kitchen learning. Let's go ahead and start that program. Carpentry apprenticeship, we need a workshop. Behavioral therapy, we could have, but we just don't have anybody interested. Same with pharmacological. Alcoholics, yeah, we can start that. We have the common room. Alright, and evidently that just started, so that's going to go ahead and take up some of our money. Ooh, we did not have parole hearings actually going on. We need to have parole hearings going on. Alright. Definitely want the parole hearings, so that way I can get people out and get that money for them getting out. Alright, we got that grant completed for the 10,000. So let's go ahead and go in and get another grant. 50 prisoners, gonna take us a little bit of time. I am gonna want this one set up here soon, so I might do that now. Let's see, 3 prisoners working the laundry, a kitchen, and cleaning cupboard. I need 2 of those facilities still, so I'm not gonna do that one yet. This one's a bit simpler, and I could just build that station somewhere in here. It's one of those I'm running out of room. I think realistically cell block B is probably my next bet. So I'm going to worry about cell block B next. Let's go ahead and finally build the last of these rooms out. So that's taken care of. And then we'll go ahead and build cell block B. So let's see how big this little area is here. So 25 by 13. That includes the walls, so 25 by 13. So basically that's where I want it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put foundation into this area here. And then we may just extend the cafeteria over a little bit here so we can get more people into the cafeteria as need be. Then after that's all taken care of, yeah, we'll probably just extend the cafeteria over to here. Put in these cells first, and then extend the cafeteria over. Alright, legal's been taken care of. Death row is a possibility. It would cost us 10,000 for this. Do I want this already? Not as much as I'd really like taser rollout. And I think that the thing is, I'm really going to need... Ooh, notebook page. Yes, I get easily distracted. Okay, so we got a notebook page there. So, let's see here. I'm going to need an armory. It's really what it's coming down to. And I think for the armory, what I'm going to go ahead and do is build that armory over here. So that way I can get dogs, I can get my body armor for my people. As soon as I build out these cells, the next thing I'm going to build is that armory. So that way that's taken care of. So go ahead and build onto this area here first. Any of you guys who aren't doing anything, get in there and actually build this out. Alright. I'm going to be lazy with the plumbing on this one. We're going to just attach it on the two ends, really. Well, actually, on the two ends. We'll attach it right there. Go over like that. And then we'll see, probably, I'd say in the middle here somewhere. It looks about middle. We'll go ahead and connect it as well. That should give us good enough flow to take care of the plumbing issue for the solitary cells. And after, when it gets to be sleep time this day here, we're going to go ahead and do cell searches, even though we only have a few cells going on. Just to make sure that we are not having any escapees or anything of that nature. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do our security room over here, so that way we can get the body armor, the tasers, everything of that nature for our guards. Alright. And once they complete this area, we'll go ahead and stamp in some new cells here. Alright. I think that will take care of that side. That should take care of the other side. Cost us all but $1 of our money, but we've got these cells then coming online, which will give us that many more prisoners in, which will allow us to get that many more prisoners out, and therefore make that much more money. Alright, looks like some parole lawyers are leaving. Doesn't look like anybody's leaving with them, so that's not the greatest news. I wish they were going ahead and benefiting us some, but for right now we'll just have to take it as it is. And we will need to run plumbing and electricity down to this area, I realize. I'm going to run the electricity off of this generator up here, as well as then we'll get the plumbing in. Ooh, and I made this very narrow. It's not exactly what I wanted to do. Why is it so narrow? I thought I copied exactly what this was. Well, as it stands, I'm not going to undo it. We do need to try to cram in prisoners here, and this is a fairly small play area, so I'm going to need to get them in here somehow. So maybe that's just the format we're going to go with is... Well, that explains it right there. Pause that. Stop what you're doing here. This side is all wrong. As is this side. I see what I did wrong there. Alright, so take all of this stuff out. And then you're going to have to demolish these walls. I evidently clicked one too far in, so they started building inside of the walls instead of building onto the walls. Alright. Go ahead and take that stuff out. And then we will have to go ahead and grab these items to dismantle them. That's my mistake. That's a box, so it can just stay where it is. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. The good news is I should be able to fix this easy enough, and I think I should have the money to fix it, because it's only a few pieces of brick that need to be moved around. Alright, so let's try this again. No, I cannot build this. Even though I have all the items, I should have all those objects. Yeah, I have plenty of toilets and everything else in here. Why is it won't let me build this? Alright. Let's go ahead and get those taken out. I don't understand why it's saying insufficient funds when I have all these things available. Let's try recopying and pasting and maybe that'll take care of it. Nope. Still saying insufficient funds, which is really odd, because I do have that money. Alright, well with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and have to wait on that a little bit, which is frustrating to say the least. On top of that, these lights are off center, which is just gonna bother me. So let's go ahead and dismantle these lights. We have the lights at least to work with. We'll put them back where they should go. Then maybe we'll try to actually just build one of these cells out here. Do it the old-fashioned way. Really, I should be able to do this. I don't understand why it's not working exactly. Saying I need $530, unless that's for the brick. That might be the brick, and that's why. Which, if that's the case, then I'll just have to build one cell at a time until I have the money for more. Let's see. No, I can afford the brick. Alright, well I'm going to build the one cell and take care of it this way. Alright, while I'm waiting here, let's go ahead and put a light here, see if that's enough for that hallway. A light there, a light there. We'll have a light there, and we'll dismantle this light here. clearly there are some shadows still over here, and I don't want there being shadows in a prison right now where, people might get into things they shouldn't be. So we'll go ahead and build this out. Make sure that we don't have places that are hidden or anything of that nature. Can I quick build this? Nope. Even though I already own all the items for it, I'm going to have to do it the hard way, it looks like. At least for right now. Alright, well that's a bit odd, but we'll go ahead and go with it. Let's call this a cell. And then let's just put the items in it where they belong. So the bed goes there, toilet goes there, and the light goes there. Not exactly sure what the deal is with it, but that's just the way it's going to be. So we will deal with it. I do have this extra bench here still, so I'm going to go ahead and put that back in over there. Alright. Alright, so I do want micromanagement at a point, but I can't afford it right now. I should be able to sell this wood. I'm not sure why I'm not selling the wood. So, yeah, let's go ahead and sell that object. Maybe it doesn't automatically sell the logs for some reason. I don't know. But for right now, let us go ahead and sell that wood, because we could use the money for it. Alright. And with that money, we can then go ahead and hopefully build out these cells that I want. Let's go ahead and see now that, take one of the cells where we know it's actually a good cell. Quick build. Alright. I don't think it actually costs the same money there. It's only costing us the money of the brick, but it didn't want to do it when I don't technically have the money for it because reasons. Alright, so now they can use all those items that we had there. I'm going to assume that that toilet is being used somewhere and it's not just sitting there for no reason. Alright. So there is our cell block now set up with the things in the proper places. So let's go ahead and put a light there, a light there, a light there, and a light there. And then we need to run plumbing down here as well. Like this, like this, like this, and so on for all of these different cells. And I'll have to rebuild that wall after I put the plumbing in. Alright, so brick wall, put some wall right there. That should go ahead and get us double the prisoners that we had in. Whoop. Alright, so that'll take care of some of our prisoner issues for now. As I said, we'll probably just expand the canteen out to this area, so that'll take care of that, and then we'll do cells all in this area afterwards. So this will get us double the amount of prisoners, then we can go ahead and build on the security room and such that I want. Let's go ahead and dismantle these two lights because they're going to be going away. So the security room, I'm going to go ahead and plan this out real fast, and then I think I'll probably end this episode after that. Alright, so I know I want a security room and a kennel. So for the kennel, I believe that they're 2x2. let's go ahead and build. Doesn't have to be an enormous kennel, they just need room to walk between them. So the kennel will be like that. Be a little bit nice and have a little bit of a walkway there for them. Alright, so the kennel is going to be there, which means the security room is going to be here. Alright, so on the security room, I know, well, yeah. I'm going to need a table, like that maybe. Do I want to do it like that? I think that'll be okay. Really, it's the armory I'm building, it's not the security room. I keep saying security room, but that's not true. Alright, so this is going to be our walkway, continued just as it normally is. And then it'll meet up with a hallway somewhere down here. But this will be our armory. And probably the armory, you know what, I'm going to actually, yeah, it's okay coming in from here. Alright, so then I believe the gun rack, if I'm not mistaken, is 2 pieces here. Let's see. If I can find it. Gun. Do I not have the armory unlocked for some reason? Let me just say that this area, for the sake of argument right now, is the armory. That way I should be able to look at that area, and I should be able to find the objects I need for it. Alright, so I know I need a table. There we go, weapons rack. That's where I was wrong. Alright, so the weapons rack is going to be 2, and then the guard locker is going to be 1. And we can do those in this area. Alright, so this should work out fine. Alright, so when you guys are done up there building on what you're doing there, go ahead and build this area. Well, we'll need a little bit more money before you can build that. But we have it planned out. That's going to be our next building that we're going to go ahead and put in. So I think with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and click that like button. If you are not already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that way you'll be made aware whenever I post new videos. Thank you for watching, and remember, behave yourselves out there. Otherwise, I may have to create a new cell for you.